What's up? You got your boy Dyreck, aka Native Shades, reminding you to like and subscribe. Cause today we're gonna be talking about the AKAI MPK Mini. What had happened was... So the year is 2009. Oh boy, what a hard day at work. You are so tired. You finished talking to coworkers you hate. You dropped off another coworker, Steve, who always bums a ride home from you. And as you check your email on your phone, you notice your supervisor reminded you of how much of a douche he is. So finally, you pull up to your driveway, walk to your front door, turn the key, walk into your home, sit on the big couch in the living room, turn on the TV, and what do you see? Sheikh Zula, the Mike Ruler, the old schooler. You want beef? I'll bring it to ya. Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Adult Swim is in full effect. You got the Venture Brothers, Death Clock, Family Guy. The whole lineup is ready for you. Welcome home. Welcome home. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this was life in 2009. And something else was going on around 2009. The controller craze. MIDI controllers were taking over the music production space. Because of the extraordinary success of Native Instruments Machine, everybody was psyched to do music with a controller. You had the M Audio Pro Axiom controllers, which had a hyper control feature that made it compatible with DAWs like Pro Tools, Cubase, and even Logic. You had the Chord Nano key that allowed you to get into the Chord Control Editor, utilizing all the editing tools, allowing you to customize the Nano to any application you were using. You even had the extraordinary Novation Launchpad, which was an affordable 64-button illuminated controller perfect for DAWs like Ableton Live. The controller space was packed. It's kind of like taking the city bus back in the days. Remember when you was a teen and you was finally going to school by yourself taking the city bus? You know, you would get up in the morning, walk on the bus, and man, was it packed. You'd have the old ladies, you would have the Wall Street guys with their suitcases, even the pretty girls was on the bus. But then when you got out of school and you was going on the bus, you'd see the cool kids going through the back door. They all had bus passes, but you know, they were the cool kids. They didn't pay. They went through the back door and got on the bus. So you, assuming that, you know, you're one of the cool kids, you're cool. So you mosey on down to the end of the bus and walk up the steps and going through the back door, thinking everything is gravy. And just as the bus closes the door and is about to drive, you hear the bus driver on the intercom. Hey, you back there with the blue jacket. Did you pay to get on this bus? Yeah, you with the blue jacket and the goggles. Did you pay to get on this bus? And you're like, huh? Oh, no, sir. No, sir, I didn't pay. And then he casually opens the bus back door and turns off the key. And he didn't really say anything else, but I think you got the message to walk off the bus. That's how packed the MIDI controller space was in 2009. But another company was packed in 2009, packing heat. And that was our friendly neighborhood AKAI. Yes, folks, AKAI. AKAI years earlier released the MPK series, where they had keyboards like the MPK 88, an 88-key keyboard with hammer action. They had the MPK 61, a 61-key keyboard with semi-weighted keys. They had the MPK 49 and the MPK 25. AKAI was doing it big with these MIDI controller keyboards. But in 2011, oddly enough, the keyboard that stole the show was the little guy, And that keyboard was the MPK Mini. You're getting a 2-octave 25-key keyboard a few inches wider than your average laptop. You're getting 8 MPC style drum pads along with 8 assignable knobs, just like on the bigger MPKs. The MPK Mini is compatible with Windows and Mac and comes with a software patch editor. Wow! The MPK Mini could store 4 different presets, and it comes with a built-in arpeggiator that can sync to an external DAW. Amazing! And ladies and gentlemen, the MPK Mini comes with its own USB cord. Ladies and gentlemen, when AKAI released the MPK Mini, everyone, including your next door neighbor, purchased it. I don't understand it. Everybody pretty much copped an MPK Mini. The crazy thing was, almost nobody brought the MPK 88 or the MPK 61. You know, some people brought the 49, and very few folks brought the MPK 25. But the MPK Mini? The MPK Mini? Everyone brought it. In a weird way, I think it checked off a lot of producers' boxes. It was cheap and affordable. It was compact and could fit on your desk nicely. It was pretty much plug and play, easy to use. And not for nothing, it kind of looked cool. The MPK Mini satisfied the needs of from a beginner starting out in music production all the way to a seasoned professional in music production. It was so simple. You only had 2 octaves, 25 keys, so you really couldn't make a mistake. It wasn't like other MIDI controllers or keyboards that probably intimidated folks that don't play the keyboard. You know what I'm saying? To use an MPK Mini, you didn't have to know how to play the keyboard. All you had to do was just start hitting keys until something sounded cool. It was like the ultimate cheat code. Like, remember the old NES cheat code, like for games like Contra and Double Dragon? You know what I mean? Where it was up, down, left, right, BA, BA, start. Or AB start. Remember that cheat code that you'd be playing a game like Mario or something and you'd be getting destroyed by King Koopa. He'd be tearing you a new one until you just sat back for a minute and said, hey, let me try the Contra code in the startup of Mario. And then you just press the up, down, left, right, BA, BA, start. And all of a sudden you seen 100 men. And now you was destroying the game. Koopa beat you once, I'm back at you. He beats you again, I'm right up under you. Then finally, after the 56th time, you finally slay Koopa and get the princess. That's how much of a cheat code the MPK Mini was. So when the MPK Mini came out, it was pretty much $100. A no-brainer to get it. And not only was it cheap and affordable, but it was well built. Like, you would be surprised. There were other mini keyboard controllers before the MPK Mini, but a lot of them were not built well. Sometimes if you stuck in the USB cord too deep, it would just sink inside the unit. Or if you pressed on the keys a little bit too hard, the key would not come back up. But with the MPK Mini, one thing about it was that it was built well. It could take a beating and keep on ticking. Now, since the MPK Mini, AKAI has released the MPK Mini 2, which came with a joystick, the MPK Mini 3, which came with endless encoder knobs, the MPK Mini Play 3, which even comes with a speaker. The AKAI MPK Mini is so useful that other companies use it to sell their products. So even as bite-sized as it is, the AKAI MPK Mini can rock with the big boys. So that's the AKAI MPK Mini. What had happened was... So this is your boy Dyreck, aka Native Shades, reminding you, if you enjoy the show and the work that I do, there's a few ways you can support the channel. One is to do your production shopping at Dyreck.com. Help the cause, and the cause will help you. So this is your boy Dyreck, aka Native Shades, reminding you to like and subscribe. And I'm signing off.